So now we've got to the final chapter, the second part of the swing, the downswing. So we already know that we've got that lateral shift from turning our knees in, creating the tension. But when we're swinging the club, so we've got the takeaway going back with the hinge, but now what we want to do is, using the left hand, we're going to rotate it back into square. So we're literally rotating it with the hand, and then once you're going through impact, the speed's just going to carry you through. The best way to groove just your takeaway, the hand action in the swing, is just get a lob wedge. It doesn't even matter, you don't even need a golf ball, and get your setup as you would, and you're going to take it back, and then you're going to rotate through, and you just keep doing that, just keep practicing that, and over time it'll and you can do it hitting a ball, and I mean that's basically it. That's all it is. It's a hinge, and then you're rotating through, and because you got this tension in your grip, you're never going to over rotate. The only time you don't rotate the club face through the ball is if you got an explosion shot out of a bunker where you got to pop the ball up and sit it down quickly, or when your ball is buried beneath the grass. Now there's one thing I'm going to add that Hogan didn't have in the book, and this was a drill that Hogan told Jimmy Ballard, the golf teacher, and it's about creating speed in your downswing. So he had a drill. What he would do, he'd swing to the top of his swing, then he would take the club, press it against his right hip, so it'd be at the top, and then what he'd do is, using his right hand, he would push his right hip as fast as he could towards the target. So just going to the top, turn to the top, and then just use that and push. And so that's what he was doing at the top of that. So on all full shots, when you're playing all full shots, you want to hit them as hard as you can, because like Hogan said, he found that the harder he hit it, the straighter and further the ball went. So basically he would swing to the top, and his move would be from here. It would be like that. And the reason for that is your left leg is coiling like a spring in the backswing, but your right buttocks muscle, or just your buttocks muscles, they're the largest and strongest muscle in your body. So at the top of your backswing, that's completely tension. And by firing from that right side, you are releasing all that tension. That's where he got that speed from, and that lag. So there's another drill that I would encourage you to do. I'm not going to do it in here. Is where you turn your elbows like that, standing up straight, and just swing back and forth, making sure at the top of your backswing your right elbow's pointing down, and then going through, making sure that your left elbow's pointing down here. And you just go back and forth, back and forth. That's that drill he talks about, that little half swing. So yeah, there you go. That concludes 5 lessons, and you know, I hope that this information is helpful and is easy to understand, and just makes it simpler to learn from, you know, it's the #1 golf instruction book. That was 25 years worth of experimenting with trial and error. He put everything into that book, and so hopefully I've provided information that turns out to be correct, but you know, I can't be the one to decide that. And yeah, happy golfing.